versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine! Victory or death!
Armorsmith is okay, but I'd rather go for something more proactive. Yep, something on these lines looks alright. At least against Zoo. The sound is so annoying. I really hope they put this to default. Oh, that's perfect. This will come up after this, and if he can't kill it, I have the Acolyte behind it. This looks okay. Like, even if he has Abusive, then the Spiderlings don't die, but the Abusive dies. And if he has something like Power Overwhelming, well, then he uses it for this. Looks alright. Oh. Even more death and destruction here. I also have the Whirlwind, which is pretty good.
Let the pain speak to me. Yeah! Put this apple on your head.
Why do you go?
Ah, imagine if it would have hit this one. Ouch, okay. Ballsy. I'll draw 3 cards of this, that's for sure. Oh. This looks great so far. Do I want to let the no. Developing the Warx is alright. I can play the shield block next turn and kill something and have the Emperor out afterwards. I guess against this I can also just play the Inventor. Wow, that's a really good hand to get reduced in cost. Put as much power on the board as possible to be able to kill whatever he might play now and to develop the Emperor. Oh wow, that's something. It's 8-11. I doubt that he has 16 damage right now. He has to deal with my stuff also. I also get a 0 mana Whirlwind, which will be important. 1 mana Slam. If he plays something small... Sadly he played Voidwalker and 200 Creepers already. But if he plays something small, then I can get a good board here.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
This, for example. It's cool. If I had just another Whirlwind effect, could clear so much stuff here. Let's see, I can do... What can I do? Could actually wait 1 turn. Kill this. Makes somewhat sense, doesn't it? Kill this, play the shield block. Kill the rest next turn. I'll take 8, 11, 15. So I'm at 8. Which means I die to PO Doomguard. I go up to 13. It looks alright. Like, my only problem will be in Argus. And even if he Arguses, I still have an Execute. And a lot of Patrons. Same goes for Boom. Boom gives me a lot of Patrons. And I have a Battle Rage. Which is also quite nice.
So many possibilities.
If I had a Frothing, I might actually be able to kill him here. Ah, okay. That's lethal. It's 10, 19. No, I'm still at 7. Well, everything dies now. Actually, I don't really need this Warsong commander, other than for some pressure. But I can use it to draw and to armor up. This is okay. Actually, did I just miss lethal? This is 12, this would be 15. No, I don't think so. But it was quite close. This is 3 cards, I have 6. If I do this, I still have 6, but I don't want... Okay. That's alright. I think I should have exactly enough. Yeah. I could have put him down to 3 or something, but then I wanted to armor up instead. Because I didn't want to die. It was actually quite close. If I didn't armor up, he could have, and didn't discard the abusive sergeant, then I would have died. And the same guy again. So we know it's Zoo, so these are all not too great to keep. Shield block might have been worth it if I had the shield slam also. Whoops, okay. That is slow. At least I have a slam. Kept all his cards. Uh-oh. Really hope I pick up a Fiery Warx. Yes. Fiery Warx. Come on. If I... No, I can't afford to coin now. Especially if he follows it up with something like Knife Juggler. Then I need the slam for the Knife Juggler.
Get in there and fight, maggot. Get in there and fight.
Okay, maybe I should have slammed that. Oh, thank goodness. Fortunately, I took 7 more damage than I had to, because it came 1 draw too late. Wow, this guy is so annoying. Can't really afford to hit something. I need Whirlwind, for example. Whirlwind would be nice. Shield block. Something to save me here for a while.
Why do you call?
Armorsmith. Armorsmith would be good.
Bring pain.
A little bit too late. I guess I just died to Argus. There's not much I can do about this. I died to pretty much everything. Well, okay. I'm not dead yet. This is always a good card to recover. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Seven, 8, 11. I can go up to 9. Which means I need a kill and like 3 more. Seems impossible. Can play these 2. Hit this. Still 7, 10. I go up to 8. I can do the same move by executing this guy.
What now?
Or maybe this guy, so I still have the, or this, so I still have the Armorsmith around. I go up to 8. This is 8, so I have to kill this. And then this is 7, and I die to pretty much everything. I think this is the only play that might protect me from dying. This is 7 versus my 8. Which means I die to 1 damage. Which means I die to a knife. Especially. And I don't have a plan to survive the next turn.
I see.
No, my battle edge. Fine. You got me. You got me there. No. That's sad.
Garrosh versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Victory or death!
Priest. Oh, it's Greek Paradox. Don't think that Armorsmith is really helpful here. Okay.
I can fix anything.
Oh, it's Mech Priest. That's fun. However, I have nothing for the early game. Decks like this are the reason why I included 2 Fiery War Axes and why I hard mulliganed for it and still didn't get it. Great thing that he's on the coin also. Oh, give me something that I can play, please. Oh, okay. This has to do. Next turn Death Spite, and then maybe something. Maybe I play Frothing, Battle Rage, the turn afterwards. You'll see. At least I have the 2 shield slams and blocks in the deck, so I don't die that easily. Interesting. I don't care about the cleric right now. I care about my health. Priest rushing me down.
The damned stand ready.
Gee. Go away. This will, if I kill these 2, this becomes a 3-4, which can be healed to a 3-5.
What now?
Could also kill this, then this. It's basically the same.
My blade be thirsty.
2 Battle Rages without any injured units is a little bit sad. Limits my options a lot. Almost dead. Let's see if he has another death. Valent's chosen. Probably Valent's chosen, right? Oh boy. I don't know what to do then. Need executes. I need something to cycle these Bell Rages. So Inner Rage, Whirlwind, then drawing into execute, getting rid of a big guy. Something on these lines. He doesn't have too many cards, which is good for me. I just have to stabilize. He now has 5 damage on the board, so I can negate this damage, basically. Yeah, I knew it was Valent's chosen. Okay. So... I'll just pretend that I will definitely get an execute on this guy by doing this. I can't even trigger it right now, but we'll find something, right? Okay, there's an execute, that's the good part. Maybe this first. That's another execute. Can we get a Whirlwind or something? Okay. This looks good now. I don't have a lot of key cards in my hand, but he's on 3 cards, I have the board, and I have 16 HP. Oh, and that's boom. Warsong? Warsong. Or no. Guess I might as well just play these things. Does he run Cabal? No, he doesn't. Oof.
Versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine! Victory or death!
Why did I even include 2 Fiery Warxes again? Why did I even bother? Did he keep all his cards? Or was I just too slow?
Put this apple on your head.
Ah, well, the Ghoul is not bad against this. Oh, that's why I included 2 Warxes, I guess. There's so much aggression recently that I figured 2 Warxes, especially because Mech Mage seems to make a comeback. So 2 Fiery Warxes should do the trick. Do I care about these being around? Probably. Mainly because of stuff like Direwolf Alpha. Maybe. Makes some sense, right? I want to play these 2 together. But he was the one on the coin. Yeah, there's Direwolf Alpha. Would have done 1 more damage to me. Weapon.
thirsty.
I think Execute is too excessive. I need Execute, especially if he plays Void Caller or something now. I can draw a few cards of this combo, hopefully. If he uses Abusive or something to kill this, then, well, the Abusive dies to the Unstable Ghoul, so...
Put this apple on your head.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
So he can't use Implosion to kill this ghoul. He might have an owl. That's basically about it. Maybe Argus. Argus would be annoying, but I still draw 2 cards of my Acolyte. And if these are the right cards, something like Warsong Patron, then... Oh no. No! What is this? Ah. Implosion, okay, well... The implosion things are going to die. Ah, so it was a patron. That's good. A weapon would be nice. Actually, that's probably good enough. Or is it? Patron Whirlwind? Or just Emperor? Emperor makes it so that I can play Patron, Acolyte, Whirlwind next turn, and even execute something. This looks alright. And he needs another card to deal with this, which he didn't have the last turn. Otherwise he wouldn't have used Implosion to basically kill my ghoul. We found something. What is it? It's an Abusive. Oh, that's a bummer. Wow, his hand must be really clunky. Oh, Belridge is really good because I need to refuel here. Armorsmith also really good to protect me from some double PO Doomguard shenanigans in a few turns. Oh. Sea Giant. Going to be executed, I guess. I always play this. Yeah. I'm gonna play the 0 mana execute so that I can develop this. I should have drawn first, I guess. Doesn't quite matter. This looks pretty good for me, with this combo in hand. And another execute, yeah. In case he would play something like small minion Argus. Okay. Hopefully a final game. Okay, the final boss is a mage. I need something early. Even with Shield Block, Shield Slam, I can play this on 4. That's way too late. Oh, these might be able to deal with something. It's rough though. At least I got a weapon. But if this is Mech Mage with like Snow Chugger and Spider Tank, these won't do much. If it's Freeze Mage... Then I don't want to throw down the Armorsmith like this. He kept 2 cards, so let's see what happens.
I am ready.
It's Tempo or Mech. Probably Mech.
I can fix
Yes, it's Mech.
anything.
Okay. Oh, that's great. Next turn might be a Neutron. If he plays a Neutron, this is secured. But this kills this. This gets rid of the Divine Shield. Guess it's alright this way. I'm not sure if I can clear all mags for the Blast Mage turn. Or for the Tinkertown turn. Probably not for the Tinkertown turn. Depends on his play now.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Could clear. Don't feel that I won. Because next turn I equip Deathspite, and the turn afterwards I give him an unstable Ghoul to proc these. Now he needs something to deal with his Acolyte. Basically a spell. If he doesn't, then I can at least draw 2 cards from it. And still kill this. It seems to be alright.
What now?
Could play this. Would be fun. Yeah, I do it. Should be good enough even if something terrible happens. But it looks like as if I could draw 3 cards from the Acolyte and gain a bunch of armor here. Even against the Blast Mage. Especially against Blast Mage, basically. And this can die from a Whirlwind later. Because this will take 1 damage, it already took 1 damage, so if I Whirlwind, this takes another 2. So I think I won't be frozen for more than 1 turn.
I wonder. Someone's out on me.
Okay. Sad about the Whirlwind. Could execute. No.
Blade be thirsty.
Because it might be the aggressive version with Fel Reavers. So I might just play Fel Reaver here. Then play something on the lines of Battle Rage and try to find an execute trigger. Maybe Deathspite, it's not okay. I can get a bunch of patrons the next turn. This might be good enough. Oh, actually, I need to draw. Oh, that's even more patrons. Okay.
I strike.
Can I give up on a patron here? What are the things that can happen? I kill this. I don't care if he hits this and pings it. He said 3 cards. I get a bunch of patrons the next turn. He probably doesn't play Flame Strike. He only has 4 mana then. Shouldn't pressure me too much. It's maybe, yeah, that's annoying enough to wait one turn with this guy. He still needs one more damage to kill this. And then I can dump my whole hand if he plays Fel Reaver, for example. Oh, that's a fireball. Some reach is gone. This guy will get executed. Looks really good for me. Actually, I don't need this, right? Just do it this way. That's too many patrons. I'll just sacrifice this. Yeah, this looks pretty good. If he plays Fel Reaver, I could burn 5 probably.
What to do?
5 times 3. Yeah, the rest of his deck. There's nothing that I couldn't play with this hand. How much damage do I have, by the way? It's 15, 17, kills 1, makes room for more, that's good. So I have 12, 14. I can get 2 more patrons. Which is 6, which is 20, and I get 2 more damage from the Enrage, so this isn't counterspell. Hope I didn't miscount. And I get another 3 from the Whirlwind. And Legend! Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.